Hey everybody, welcome to Son of Stapes, and we are playing Final Fantasy VI some more. And if you'll just bear, whoa, excuse me, Mr. Microphone Stand. If you'll just bear with me for a minute, I have to alert people to the fact that this is happening. And I could do it before I logged in and started streaming, but you know, it's better to have people click on stuff and have someone there smiling at me. At them, I should say. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. I kind of twisted my neck, so I'm having trouble looking to the left, which luckily I don't have to do very much. But it still hurts. So you can all understand that if I wince, it's not because of something anybody said. It's more or less just because I'm in a lot of pain if I look to the left. So that's number one complaint about what's going on with me. Number two, you'll notice I look a little splotchy. It's raining outside and I just had to run to the store before I started. So no one peed on me. Just so we're all clear on that. Now, if you'll remember, we are rocking Final Fantasy VI, the Super Nintendo classic. We are currently just going to go see if we can talk the Espers, who are at the bottom of this sealed cave, into joining up our crew and, you know, all of us getting together under sort of a common flag to fight the Empire. Now, this is one of the tougher parts for me in the game, so if I get my ass handed to me, don't make too much fun. If I remember correctly, we just went out and took off all of our fire gear because it was causing these bastards to get healed. These very ones. Okay, elf fire apparently counts as fire. You heard it here first, folks. Okay, so that auto kill effect worked. 555 experience points, 2 magic points, 1326 GP. Pretty good. Pretty good. I forget what... okay, so Terra is currently learning level 2 spells to do damage with. We got Edgar learning Doom. He's almost done. That's pretty exciting. Shiva, I guess I'm learning with that character, whose name is Setzer. Although we called him Kenny, after Kenny Rogers. And then for Little Mog, aka Albie, he's learning heal spells with Unicorn. That's pretty good. Right. So we're going down. Okay, I don't think we got much further than this room. So this is like a puzzle. Have to stand in the appropriate places on the bridge, like not like that, and try to get to the other side of the room. Just gotta wait for it to go back. Okay. I guess I have to go down. Hey, I got a new follower after the last session. That's great. Thanks, Wisebot. Okay, so now I want to go up. and now the bottom of the puzzle tells me I want to go here. Perfect. Okay. Oh, random fight. Couldn't get out of that room without a random fight. Thanks, Final Fantasy. So we got some Scorpios. We're going to use Dusk Requiem with Albie. We're going to take a trip to the slot machine and not get much out of it. Terra's going to cast Cure on herself. Billy. Well, Billy's going to Bioblast. Get rid of these pests. Mugu Mugu. I sure hope this works. There's nothing worse than using the Bioblaster to find out that you've actually healed guys and then they get to regenerate. We're going to switch over to just rocking out attacks at this point because Mog is one-shot killing everything with his dance moves. Absolutely worth it to take Mog on his world tour. Okay, good. They can't cast their super devastating Earth spell. 217 experience, 1 magic point. Kenny learned Ice 2, 810 GP. Okay, so this is new ground for the stream. I want to say I go up first. And down here and get this here chest. Received an ether. Glad the bunny says this cave. I know exactly how you feel. This is not one of my favorite spots in the game. We're going to hit up the Dusk Requiem again. Dusk Requiem with a K. Terra will bust out the fight. Oh. Okay. That's good, because the drill will probably take out one of these guys. Zap. Good job, Terra. 555 experience points, 2 magic points. Kenny gained a level. Billy learned Doom. Terra gained a level. 1326 GP. So, Billy needs to learn some new spells. Nothing that can boost his HP. We'll put Phantom on Billy because the utility of Vanish can be pretty good. Although this cave has a lot of magic using enemies, so it might not be as quality. We're going to run from this fight. Because why not? Well, I forgot I had Jump on Mog as well. That's fun. He's going to be the character that I am most hands-off with, I guess, in this run. Between dancing and jumping, I won't have to give him many commands. Alright, so back down and around. Zombones. Now, Zombones can turn me into zombies, which would be a real drag right now, because I don't have much in terms of curing that particular status effect. Oh, too bad on the slot machine. Oh, good on the snare, though. Finish him off with the drill. Hopefully. Oh, maybe this cave-in will do it. The rocks look big, but how will the damage be? Okay, pretty good. It's still up, though. Kenny manages to take it out by throwing cards at it. 536 XP, 1 magic point, 618 gold pieces. If I'm not mistaken, there's a switch or something you need to press to turn that on. Oh, these ings. Just the worst. Luckily, Dusk Requiem seems to be doing the trick with a lot of them. Terra is set up to be a spellcaster, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not doing it because our MP is very finite in here. Oh, that's going to maybe be bad. No. That Life Shaver attack drains HP from your characters and gives it to the enemy, but you need to have HP lost for it to do any damage. So as long as you single target one of these guys and don't see like that, that's bad. Now either one of those can Life Shaver me for pretty good damage. But one of them's out. Will Snare take care of this fight? Yes, it will. That Snare has really been helping out down here. 555 experience points, 2 magic points. Kenny learned Osmos, Kenny learned Rasp, Terra learned Bolt 2, Terra learned Fire 2. So that means definitely a new Esper for Terra. Safe, Stop, and Cure 2. That sounds pretty good. Although, if I wanted to go Cure, Seraphim would be probably way better. Bismarck would teach me Bolt, which I don't know yet. Siren's got a lot of utility spells. Stray's got some utility spells. Kyren, yeah. Bolt and Poison. That won't take long. We'll put Ram on Terra for now. Oh, we came back here. I think that's actually where you're supposed to go to proceed in the dungeon, so I might back up. Okay, so we got Zombones and Ings. We're going to let Mog do his dancing, but we're going to try and put a fire, oh, that didn't work, under the Zombone, because I really don't want that status effect to hit me. Plus side, Life Shaver won't do anything to me at all. Ooh, 227 damage hit from that Zombone. Hey, Snare worked. Beautiful. So some sad news this week, previously recorded. Red Letter Media's Twitch stream is shuttering due to having trouble building its fan base, and they were basically the reason I got into this, so that's too bad. They'll be missed. We picked up a Revivify in that fight, so that helps a lot. I wonder if it's a bad sign if when internet celebrities such as Red Letter Media can't grow a viewership and they're pulling the plug, whereas somebody like me who has no internet presence is still going strong. But in their defense, oh, I guess I'm gonna fight those guys first. I would like to jump more, but Dusk Requiem has just been too good. And he's down. 638 experience, 2 magic points. Albie gained a level. Got a Revivify, got a Phoenix down. 1,193 gold pieces. All good stuff. We're gonna hop. Oh, so that's just a long way around there. 3 more Ings. Yeah, the encounter rate in this cave is kind of ridiculous. You fight a lot of stuff in here. I don't know why I keep picking Slot. So that will do no damage to that aim. Oh, that's the bad one for Life Shaver, so that's probably Billy dead. That shouldn't hurt Terra. We'll use a Phoenix Down and a potion in rapid succession on Billy to get him back up and back in the fight. So hopefully that'll keep him alive for longer than 5 seconds. Looks like we're casting Elfire on the bad guys again. See, this is the problem with dances, right? Like, ordinarily I would not be healing them for 800 damage every little bit. But I don't really have a choice over it because dancing is a random selection of 4 different moves. Life Shaver going out. No damage. Good stuff. Ugh. Ings defeated. 555 experience, 2 magic points, a Revivify, 1326 GP. We've socketed up a few Revivifies now. We can probably survive if something bad is to happen to us. So we pushed that lever and we fell down on our faces, but we heard a distant sound, which might mean that that bridge is now up. Okay. Another Genji Glove, a very strong relic that I'm not really making use of. Glad the Bunny says, Kenny wearing his hangover glasses. It's been a hard day's night. That's not a Kenny Loggins song, but it is true. So I'm going to try to stop the back one from using Life Shaver. And I have. This guy can all day, though, because he hasn't been hurt yet. Albie takes no damage. I think Life Shaver is one of the blue magics, so if I'm going to use Strago, we might be coming back here. 555 experience points, 2 magic. Kenny gained a level, Terry gained a level, 1326 GP. How is Kenny doing on his Esper? 99%. Okay. But he could be learning that from other Espers much quicker. So we're going to put him on Seraphim, which is the Esper that we bought from a man hiding in the woods for about 3,000 gold. Well worth it. Though, as I said, later in the game, you can get it from the same guy for way less money. Oh, look at that. The slots worked. Glad the Bunny says Albie sending everything to the void. Yep. It's pretty hot magic, that dance. I mean, all the dances aren't that effective, obviously, but this would be even better if those enemies weren't immune to fire. 536 experience points, 1 magic point. Kenny learned Cure. 618 gold pieces. So this time we're going to go this way. Looks like we got a couple switches. This one opened a door up here, which has a save point and a tent. How did they know? Now, I haven't used much magic, so I don't think I'm going to use their invitation to drop a tent here. But I am going to take this minute to heal up the party. Look at that. Mog's cracked 1,000 HP. Glad the Bunny says convenient tent. They often drop convenient tents on you. It's like they want you to save at full strength. They also probably think that you've been using all your magic to fight these guys constantly, which I have not done. Oh, what's this guy? Oh no! Ninja! Ninjas are bad because they can do this. So we're going to go for a slightly different tactic here. We're using the chainsaw because the ninja isn't technically a boss and could fall prey to a one-hit kill move. Okay. Albie didn't even get to land. 1,000... Or, sorry. I wish. 173 experience points. 520 gold pieces. No magic points.
Nuts! I thought I had the monopoly on the stuff buried in the plaza beneath the grand stairway.
And then he just vanishes. Well, yeah, I'm going to go use that tent they gave me, I guess. I'm going to move tents up the list here somewhat. Alright, proceeding. A trio of ings. Ow, my neck. See, I didn't even look left there, and it hurt. So Cave-In's damage is definitely based on their current life total. So it will do more damage if they have higher HP. $555 experience, 2 magic points. Terra and Locke Bolt, 1326 GP. We get a preemptive strike on these ings. We'll squander it by casting Elfire. Ooh, deal with it, sunglasses. Oh, and it gets to follow it up with Life Shaver. Jeez. Vanquished at last. 555 experience, 2 magic points, 1326 GP. Another ether. Good for your magic points. Back attack. We'll try to run from this again. Oh, Billy didn't make it. Keep running, Billy. There we go. Phew. Now, I'm not a big fan of running from fights in RPGs, but sometimes I don't want to do it. That's odd. Perhaps there's a switch or something in there I have to hit. Let's see if this works. Final Fantasy is usually pretty good about letting you kill undead stuff with life magic. Oh, and it does. How about that? Now, life's a pretty costly spell, so I'm not going to, use that exclusively. But it's nice to know that it works. $536 experience, 1 magic point. Billy gained a level, 618 GP. Just doing a little progress check on the old Espers. Checkity check. Terra shouldn't be too long with Ramu. 6 more magic points. Tempting to have her do that again, but... I'm going to switch to auto crossbow because they've both been damaged now. I might as well. Here comes the snare. And he's down. And they're both down. 536 experience, 1 magic point, 618 GP. Okay, you just had to muddle your way through there. An elixir. But that's not a clock. Throw a cure on the party. Throw another cure on the party. I'm sure messing with those buttons is going to make those... Oh. There's a switch inside. What will you do? Flick the switch. Nothing happens. Okay, another preemptive attack. Okay, victory for the party. 505 experience points. 2 magic points. Albie learned Cure 2. Kenny gained a level. Billy learned Demi. Terra learned a level. Everything's working out pretty good. I don't know what I just did there, but it looked like I screwed things up pretty good. Okay, this cave here. So he cops a whopping 30 magic points to use life. So while it does one hit kill those guys, it's expensive as heck. Hope he snares the back one. Well, they didn't snare any of them. Life Shaver shouldn't hurt anybody. But now it would. Great job with that elf fire there, Mog. Fantastic. It's a good heal you landed on that bad guy. Run out another snare, and it works. $638 XP, 2 magic points. Albie gained a level. Kenny learned regen. Revivify times 1. Chests aplenty. Magicite. Ether. Now that Magicite differs from the Magicite that has Espers in it. That's a single-use item that summons a random one. But I think it can be any of them. The Atma Weapon. And another Magicite. So the Atma Weapon is actually a favorite weapon of mine. It does damage based on your HP total. So the stronger your character is, the more damage the Atma Weapon does. We'll play around with that in a bit. The only character even remotely worth giving it to because of their high HP total right now would be Albie, and he can't equip it. So, no dice. Alright, vanquished. 536 experience points, 1 magic point. Terra learned poison, 618 GP. That means Terra can stop using Ramu immediately. And what will we put on Terra instead? So if Terra is to be our Black Mage Wizard type, that would be the next thing to make her learn. Bio, Break, and Doom. Demi would also be up there, but it's in use. She gets nothing from those Espers right now. Received Magicite. They're giving me a lot of those. Nobody's so hurt that I need to cure right now. I'm going to hope. They give me another save point before I get there. Oh, that's very helpful. Good job, Albie. And victory. 536 experience points, 1 magic point. Kenny, you're in Cure 2. That's very helpful. I know I just changed Terra's Esper. He's still learning Life and Remedy. And Albie still learning Remedy and Dispel. Couple more Zombones. Hellfire hurts these guys if I'm not mistaken. Oh, hurts them a lot. Hello. Here we go. I guess there is no boss in here. A lot of points in this moment on from the game. It doesn't really tell you who's speaking because you can have almost anyone in your party. So I'll be making executive choices when this happens as to whose voice it'll be. This is the sealed gate.
From here on, it's all up to Terra. Why'd you bring me to such an awful place? Terra, the gate, quickly! Kefka, you followed us.
The Emperor was right. Let Terra fall into your hands, and you'd open the gate for us. Huh? How does it feel to know you've been working for us? Now I fear you've outlived your usefulness.
You'd better think again, Kefka.
Oh dear. You want to fight me? This is just dreadful. Keep Kefka busy until Terra slips through the gate. So, let's see here. What can we do? He's probably going to use a lot of spells, so let's hit him with Osmos, which drains his MP. We will have the drill out. That did nothing. Look, the door's opening. Wow, we kept him busy. Terra goes into Esper mode. Espers, please heed my call. It opened.
Terra!
I feel so anxious. Something's coming. They all duck. Oh, it's Bahamut. I didn't see what that was. Frightful energy. There's Fenrir and the ground snake, and there's Shiva, who we already have. Wow! Chiron. Oh.
Terra!
And then she fell unconscious.
Hey, the gate!
What about those Espers? Look, let's return to the airship. You're gonna make me walk out of here? For real? I'll do it for the money and experience, but I'm not happy about it. Oh no, here goes Life Shaver. Glad the bunny says it got blocked by Discord rocks. It did. 638 experience, 2 magic points. Billy gained a level. Got 1 Revivify. Got 1 Phoenix down. Lots of XP. Couple Cure 2s out on the party from Albie. Oh, where's this door go? Back to the start? That's a great door. Greatest door, NA. What happened? The Espers flew off together. Then the Empire's citizens ran off as though they were terrified. Well, which way did the Espers go? Toward the capital. Vector. Which is where we're going next, y'all.
We're almost at Vector. There, what's that?
What's wrong, Terra? I can feel it. It's coming closer and closer. What do you mean you can feel it? It was glowing.
What's that? It can't be. An Esper? It's coming. Watch out, Terra. What was that? Can I get down?
Locke saving lives all over the place. So many of these Espers have already died and serve me now.
The Espers? Where are they going?
They were mad.
They seem angry.
Fire trucks, I think, really add to the scene of Red shaking airship.
No. Stop. Please. Don't go.
Forget that. What's with this vibration? Is it from the Espers?
Kenny.
I've lost control.
Oh.
And airship down. Lad the Bunny says the gulp was Kenny drinking his whiskey. You would probably be pretty hot to drink whiskey too if a whole bunch of magic creatures just attacked your airship. Oh man. Looks like we're crashing. The next morning. Unequip some party members? All members. We're going to change up the crew here a little bit.
Let's see what's become of the Empire. Hurry. Change party members?
Yes. So we're going to take Terra and Locke, for sure, because we'll be using a lot of them, and it would be smart to get them going, so to speak. Who didn't we take? These other characters will not be with the party very long, so we'll take Cayenne and Sabin, because they're a little bit behind in levels.
Go, customers. Need any refreshments?
Yes. Now let's equip some stuff here. Flamesaber is now completely okay. And we'll give her the earrings. And we will give her whatever Esper she was working on, Shout. Over to Vlad. Vlad was working on Phantom. For relics, we'll give Vlad the Thief Glove and the Sneak Ring. Thief Glove allows him to mug. The Sneak Ring ups the success of steal. So that's pretty good for Vlad. All this other stuff is going to be pure fun for now choices. Give him the Hyper Ring and the Sprint Shoes. And over to Randy. I'll give him Genji Gloves. And a Black Belt. And for skills... He was learning Cure 2, but we have a lot of people that can teach us that now at a faster level. Evil. Seraphim probably being the best. But Unicorn? No. So we'll give Seraphim to Cayenne. Or sorry, Vale. And finally for Randy, who might not have any magic training whatsoever. No. So he's a canvas. We'll give him Bismarck so he can learn the basic spells and life. But I think someone teaches you life faster. Oh, it's Seraphim. Okay, well, whatever. Alright, we're outfitted. Let's go for a stroll. Oh, remember these guys? Boy, those were the days. Alright, we're taking those guys out much easier. 305 experience, 2 magic points. Vlad gained a level. Lots of money. Sometimes there's chocobo stables in these forests, but I'm not going to go looking. Here we are, Miranda, which, as you might remember from last week, was the place we went and got all that badass armor. Gonna pop a quick snooze here at the Snooze Palace. Even though we only got into one fight. Just seems like a smart thing to do. Just gonna check and see they don't have any upgraded equipment. It doesn't look like it. Alright, so we'll continue our trip to Vector. So far, he hasn't missed a steal yet. Oh. That's gonna hurt. $305 experience, 2 magic points. Terra gained a level. 1,213 gold pieces. Good stuff all around. Let's throw some cures on the party. That cyclonic really hurt. Once again, probably based on your current HP and damage. $305 experience points, 2 magic points. Randy learned Bolt, Randy learned Ice, Randy learned Fire. Vale learned Cure 2, got a potion. That's a pretty good outcome for that fight. Let's see here. I believe he's going to be stuck with Bismarck for a while to learn Life. Zeroing in on Vector. Gotta find the right path through the mountains. I should have stopped at the weapons store to see if there was a better claw for Sabin than a stupid old Kaiser from back in the day. But we're too far from there now. So it's going to remain a mystery. Here we are almost at Vector. One more random fight. Why not? $305 experience, 2 magic points. Vlad learned Vanish and Berserk, and Terra learned Bio. That's a good one for Terra to know. She still needs to learn that one, but Vlad can switch his out. So, we're going to put Golem on Vlad. Get everybody cured up and we'll save. Now, there's a mini game that we're about to do here, and I'd really like to make sure we do very well on it. I don't really enjoy reloading the game if I don't do something like that, but it's pretty important. Oh, there's armor and stuff here. I did not know that. Well, maybe we can still get our weapon for Sabin. Forged, a poison claw, epee. Blossom. We'll get one of those. Might not be that long before Shadow's in our party again. So we got returners and Narsh troops all over the place. I guess they showed up to mop up the Empire.
What are you talking about? Talking with Espers?
Here we are at the Imperial Castle.
The Emperor's expecting you. This way. Emperor Gestel waits inside.
I have lost my will to fight.
The Emperor's had a change of heart.
Sid!
The Espers came to save their friends. When they learned the others had perished, they went berserk and trashed the town. Never will I forget their shrieks of rage.
We're hanging up our weapons and armor for good.
The power of those Espers, I had no idea. They'll shred the world. We must get them to understand that we are no longer at war.
No human's going to make them sit down and listen.
But for now, my friends, let us feast and rejoice.
There's some people who'd prefer to keep fighting. Please, before we dine, talk to as many soldiers as you can. Make them understand.
This is the minigame here. Please talk to as many soldiers as you can. You have 4 minutes until dinner. And they mean it. So you basically have to run around here and talk to all the Imperial soldiers you can. Kefka's been in prison for unspeakable war crimes. I'm not going to sit there and let them talk. Sorry, guys. But that eats up time, and this is a time-based thing. But basically, you just have to talk to most of them. Some of them will make you fight you. And we're obviously going to loot the place, because that's not even a question, really. Some of them will fight me. So we just got to put them down super fast. Nothing fancy. No magic. Although magic does apparently kill them very quickly. But we killed that guy pretty fast. 63 experience, 273 GP. Not bad. Everything will be settled after the banquet. I oppose peace, says the guy on the toilet. Okay, so the trick to that is dispatch kills them in one hit, pretty much. So that helps. Okay, that's 11. I think the target number is 24. So we're doing good. Oh my god, move, dude. You're not wanted. Okay. Up to 20. We're doing good, gang. We're doing good. No, we don't want to go in there. There's a trap where you can watch Kefka stew in prison for a while, and, oh, shite. We gotta overwhelm him fast. Okay, that was easy. Not bad, pretty strong. Oh no, we're missing one. Ah! I don't know who I'm missing. No, I was through here. That evening, the banquet with the Emperor took place. Oh, man. I sure hope I got enough. But I'm pretty sure I didn't. This way, please.
You can count me in as a returner.
Imagine all of us here together, sharing a meal. First, we must have a toast.
So this also contains better answers than others, and I think the thing you want to do is not be too harsh on the Empire, don't be a barbarian, and, just be equal. So we're going to pick to our hometowns.
Well then, to our hometowns. As you know, Kefka's in jail for war crimes. What shall we do with him?
Leave him in jail.
Well, let's let him stew in his cell for a while. Then we'll decide what to do. I truly apologize about the poisoning of Doma. No one dreamed Kefka would use poison.
That was inexcusable.
I'm so terribly sorry. Kefka's being severely punished and we're cleaning up the poison. By the way, with regard to General Sells...
Was she an Imperial spy?
Kefka was lying. General Sells realized the war was stupid before anyone else.
What a stupid war.
That's why she joined the Returners. Any other questions for me?
Why'd we have to talk to your men?
Some of my men refused to embrace peace. I felt they'd understand if they actually met you face to face. With your permission, I'd like to talk about the Espers.
Okay.
My empire's been decimated by the Espers that emerged from the sealed gate. They're acting spiteful. Unless they're stopped, they'll rip the world asunder.
Yes, the Espers have gone too far.
After the Espers went on their rampage, I knew I couldn't go on with my war. I asked myself why I'd started it in the first place. By the way, about those questions you asked me, which did you ask first?
Why did we have to talk to your men?
Right. Anyway, more than anything, I want peace. That's my true dream. I want you to understand that.
You seem a bit tired. Care for a rest break?
Let's keep talking.
Is there anything you wish to hear me say?
That your war's truly over.
I understand. I ordered this war to be over. Now I must ask for a favor. After they devastated my empire, the Espers headed northward towards Crescent Island. They must be found. We must tell them we're no longer their enemy. After all I've put them through, it is up to me to set things right. That is why I need to borrow Terra's power. Only Terra can bridge the gap between the Esper and human. We must now make for Crescent Island aboard the freighter from Albrook. Will you accompany me?
Yes.
I will have my finest warrior accompany us, General Leo.
I'm General Leo.
No, that's not quite it.
I'm General Leo. Nice to meet you.
Didn't I see you at Doma? I'm sure I did. So that was General Leo.
Your veil, liege to the King of Doma. Please forgive me for not being there to stop Kefka.
That wasn't your fault.
I'll be waiting for you in Albrook.
We must find the Espers and come to terms with them. You are our last hope.
If Terra goes, I'll go.
Vlad, thank you.
The rest of you wait here. I smell a rat.
Agreed. It's hard to just trust the Emperor like that.
We'll stay here and investigate. Please do. Leave no stone unturned.
Right, you be careful.
A message from the Emperor. Because you were able to talk to so many soldiers, you were rewarded as follows. Imperial troops have withdrawn from South Figaro. In addition, our troops have also pulled out of Doma. We hereby give you to take the right to any weapons you desire from the Imperial base to the east near the sealed gates. Well?
Oh, did I do the conversation wrong? I must have. Usually you get a sweet item if you do the talky part of the banquet right. I probably did the wrong thing by asking him to repeat that his war was over, if I had to guess. But the important thing is we got rights to the Imperial base to the east of the city. As you'll see when we go over there, that's a big deal. Now, unfortunately, we're going to slowly plot our way over there sans sprint shoes because we kind of need everybody we got wearing the relics they have. But it is slow. So that Imperial base they're talking about was the one that we had to walk through earlier to get to the sealed cave. We didn't see it really. Oh, we did actually see it this week. We walked through it to get to... I don't really want to mess around here, so we're just going to start casting fire spells on these jerks. It's where we had to go to get to the sealed cave. It's where we met up with the party when we left the sealed cave. Bam, one shot kills. 417 experience, 2 magic points. Even though those enemies are weaker because I only have 2 party members, the amount of XP I get will be highly increased. Okay, so here we are at the Imperial base. I didn't even bother going in here last time because it's locked and you can't get anything. But now... clickety-click, barb a trick. Look at all these chests, full of goodies. 13,000 gold pieces in that chest, a flame saber in the stove, a wall ring, 20,000 gold pieces, running shoes, which grant haste at the start of a battle, ether, cherub down, X potion, 8,000 gold pieces, elixir, back guard, cure ring. All pretty handy items. Totes worth it. Am I going to put any of those items to use immediately? Probably not. Ah, jokers. I'm supposed to take you out of the deck. 291 experience points, 1 magic point, 960 gold pieces. What's my gold tat right now? Oh, almost at 100,000. That's pretty baller. A pretty baller. Terra and Locke break, but not Doom. Yeah, she's got a way to go on Doom still. I guess these guys didn't get the memo. He just said, look out if you're caught working with the returners. I am the returners, bud. And we're allies now. So we very slowly walk our asses this way. Looking for that dock. General Leo's waiting for you.
There you are! Another one of the Empire's generals, and a person I hired in town will be traveling with us!
No way.
Let me introduce General Sells and MRA 6. Is something wrong?
No.
Our departure is until tomorrow. I've arranged some lodging for you. Please get some rest.
Sells. Oh, not talking to Locke, though.
Sells.
I'm working for the Empire, but don't worry, I'm not going to garrote you.
Please get some rest.
Checking out these barrels real quick. Nothing. Sometimes there's stuff in barrels. So the inn is where we're looking to go. It's right here.
General Leo told us about you, by all means.
That night, Vlad got out of bed and started to walk around. It was perfectly legit. Oh.
Sells.
Come on, why won't you speak to me? Even if it was only a little, I doubted you, but I'm still your friend. Sal's.
It's going to be a chilly boat ride, Locke. Alright, back to the dock. I bet General Leo's still talking to that nodding guy. And he is.
Right, let's go.
That's not it. I gotta get that more consistently. So we're taking a boat, and it's a lot of fun. And we're going around the continent. And we're gonna go all the way up to the last place we haven't been yet. It's gonna be fun. Well, there is that island to the top right, I suppose. But I don't think there's anything up there at this point in time. All systems A-OK.
We should arrive tomorrow morning. Why not rest until then?
Big on resting, this guy.
You all right? Looks like you're feeling better.
Funny, isn't it? I was once used by the Empire, even had my thoughts ripped from me. But here I am cooperating with the enemy.
People are people. Not all of us are like Kafka.
What? What's with you?
I knew you were being used as a kind of biological weapon, and because I didn't do anything about it, I'm no different than Kafka.
I'm the product of a human and an Esper. Will I ever be able to love someone?
Of course.
But I haven't felt that way yet. It's a weird thing to bring up with a guy you barely know.
You're just young, but I understand what you mean. I understand only too well.
It's a lonely boat. But I want to know what love is now. Sounding a little Veruca Salt there, Terra. Who is it? Thought I'd sleep under the stars. Did you hear what we were just talking about? I didn't mean to overhear anything. I can't help you. You must look within for answers. Terra. In this world, there are many like me who killed their emotions. Don't forget that.
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, oh. I think I'm gonna... Not a word of this to anyone else, oh shrouded one. I think I'm gonna... And then when he says that, he's actually puking, kids. Just so we're all clear. Ah, what a night's journey. Lots of unresolved emotions flinging around, lots of cryptic statements, ninjas, seasickness. There's a lot of soldiers on this deck.
We're almost at Crescent Island. When we disembark, we'll split into 2 groups. Cells and I will form one group. Terra, you go with Vlad and MRA 6. If you spot the Espers, report at once.
Let's go. MRA 6. Hey, Vlad. Come on. Everyone's a bitch on this boat. They're not even landed yet. Oh, she gets it, girl. She gets you. We're just gonna go hang out in the back of the boat and not talk to people. Swell. Alright, so here we are. We've landed on Crescent Island, which I would like to point out is neither an island nor does it look like a crescent. I guess it is technically an island. It's sort of cut off, I guess. But it doesn't look much like an island. It's right across from the Veld. Oh, new enemies. Baskervores and Cephalers. Let's see if we can steal anything. A remedy. That's not bad. Oh, sneezing takes guys out of the fight, but guarantees that I can't be killed by this guy. Oh, first thing I couldn't steal from him. I think it also screws Shadow for MP and all that good stuff. Anyway, you'll notice that Crescent Island isn't very big, so there's not a lot of places to go. But there are plenty of Cephalers and Baskervores to fight. Pardon me. A good old interceptor takedown. Couldn't steal. 226 experience points, 1 magic point, potion times 1, 738 gold pieces. I should be learning stuff with Shadow, and by stuff I mean putting Espers on him. But you'll see. Cephaler and Baskervores. What a surprise. I'm very curious to see what you steal from a Baskervore. Couldn't steal. Gosh darn it. Tough to steal from. Those Baskervores. Anyway, so this is really the only thing on the island. Thamasa. Oh wow, strangers. So here we have some new items. And, oh, the Hawkeye. And the Morning Star. I have trouble believing that the Morning Star is going to be better than the Flame Sabers and whatnot. But we'll keep it in mind. Darts, Stout Spear, Hawkeye, Morning Star. Those are the upgrades here. Ice Rods are also going to be quite the commodity. But we'll see about that. So the only thing I really need off the top here is a Hawkeye and a Morning Star. Darts and 2 Stout Spears can come later. And with that, I'm pretty sure we can put Vlad back in the back row. Search this clock real quick. Nope, nothing. Now the armor shoppy. These shields are definitely better than what we're currently rocking. Most of us. So how many can I get? I need up to 5 of them. A tiger mask. A tiara. Gold helmets. Mystery veil.